Heidi ho, it's your friend Bobby and Q here. Yes, Bobby Q, not barbecue. Ah, late. Alright. Excuse me. Ah. Yes, it's. Sorry about last week, but I was just too darn tired to even move. And no, it's not because I caught something. Yeah, people these days. I have been avoiding work because they constantly asking people to stand in line and get toilet paper and water from Costco around the city. So we've been doing, workers of Instacart have been doing um, hand sanitizers, this, that, and the other thing, and basically the maniac, the short-minded people have already ran through their money. So I'm just gonna sit back and wait because people are making their own hand sanitizer now out of rubbing alcohol and aloe vera gel or any kind of creams they can. So me, I'm just like, if I get it, I'll fight it with my system, and I have coverage, so I can go to the hospital for it. But it's not likely to happen. Well, it's more likely to happen to us shoppers than anyone else. But we are young and we will be able to let our systems take a hit. Now, for the older folks, like my parents, I fear for my parents, really. If I could be up there with them right now, taking care of them, I would. But my priorities are down here. But I also worry for my cousin who has a heart condition and this stuff is happening. She has to go to the hospital every so often because of her heart condition. I worry for her a whole hell of a lot. And it pains me to say that I fear that she would end up like her sibling, her twin, who's already gone. Oh, excuse me. Now then, for those who are watching on YouTube, because yay, YouTube, um, there has been a lot of offers going off around individual shows like YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, Viki, On Demand, and I'm like, I, I honestly think it's great that they're doing it. However, I wouldn't subscribe into those. Hulu, I have a subscription with. Um, Viki, I have a subscription with, but my subscription is not like premium user. I'm like regular user. That's my Hulu. I have to do premium on Viki because, well, I don't like it. If there's commercials, my computer tends to seize the the program up. life is life, and you take one step at a time. Even if you have to take two steps back, you can also take one forward. It is a struggle. It's a big struggle for me. Well, it's a big struggle for everyone, but for me personally, it's like I not only am I battling exterior health issues, I have to deal with my interior health issues. And those battles is constant. There is no rest for the weary with me for everything I have to deal with. My history, my present, my future. It's going to be hard fought. And I should be proud of myself for even being able to keep on going with my life. Because some people, and I have thought about it, I have, about suicide. I have contemplated it. I've contemplated the different ways I could end my life. And it takes a lot in me and a lot out of me just to say that, because it stems from fear of being judged. And right now, I don't care anymore. It's not that I don't care about other people's feelings. I just don't care how they feel about me. I can care about someone very deeply, but I don't care if they care about me or not. I am not pessimistic, but realistically thinking about my next step, my next move, my next thought constantly. And it's just keeps, I just have to keep going. Oh, I was talking about the Netflix. I would enjoy them if during these weeks of quarantine, I would suggest the oldies but goodies, Bogart, Gone with the Wind, um, Jackie Chan movies. He is a brilliant, brilliant actor and stuntman. Can't say much for the personality other than what you see. Um, let's see. Animes. Uh, Funimation is doing a lot of things these days, so might try them. Personally, I had a series with them, and unless I have the package, I can't sit there and watch it, because yeah, I like to binge watch stuff. My Vicky included. Uh, Vicky has a bunch of American shows and movies, just not publicized much. Um, they do also have Korean, mainland China, Taiwan, Japan shows. And if you want to be enthralled, if you like foreign films, I think they even have Bali. I think they have Bali too. Just thinking. Anyways, um, if you like horror movies and stuff, they have them. Uh, Japanese horror movies, Chinese horror movies. Um, yeah, I won't touch them because an Asian horror film is a hell of a lot scarier than American. I'm sorry. Stephen King is you want to yeah uh, has nothing on the Japanese and the Chinese and the Koreans. Americans too soft on guts and gore. Unless you go to the haunted houses, the really publicized haunted houses, then yeah, those. I walked the one that I did go to here in San Diego. It's like my emotions were cut off. I didn't see. It didn't scare me. It scared me once, and that was it. And it's like, nope. Remember, they're actors. Anyways, oh, uh, yes, I am still waiting on the finishing uh, of the Pillow Book. I want the I want the comic. I want the comic. I want the book. I want the book. I want the whole series. But if I say that to my husband, he just might have let me get it. And with our financial situation, it's not feasible right now. Later on. Later on. If I still remember. It's enough that he spoils me and got me. I have the complete works of Shakespeare and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's complete works of Sherlock Holmes. Love them both. I love both of those books. I have read them cover to cover. That takes a lot out of a person to read all of Shakespeare. And to not start talking in an English accent, mind you. It took me a whole lot not to do that. And I've constantly reading and watching uh, Korean dramas, Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese, and I'm starting to differentiate what this each word means and how it's used. And I have come to the conclusion long ago that my way of thinking, my original, I'm dyslexic, I have a speech impediment. I have a hard time talking sometimes. Um, but the thought process and sentence structure that I can understand the most is Korean and Japanese. And I'm like, okay, I originally thought this way, and this is how it is there. Was my thinking originally Asian and not American? How'd that work? And we sometimes forget we, as a culture, are not from America. We are a mix of multicultures. America is a melting pot. Um, for me, it's the realization that, hey, I can understand them, and they can understand me and my way of thinking, possibly. I haven't met an Asian who says so. Anyways, enough about that. Enough about that. Uh, I am safe. I am happy. I'm loved. but I most all want this for you too. So, until next time, enjoy self reflection time, i.e., the isolation. Your food delivery girl here will be keep delivering to people in the county as safe and as healthy as possible. So I wish you to be safe, be happy, be loved. I'll see you next week. Bye all.